And that's what I was saying about the time budgeting. If you decide I'm going to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you have to then also know that you're going to have to lift weights and you're going to have to stretch. And ultimately, if you want to keep that up and you enjoy this fucking crack fiend addiction, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're also going to have to make time to eat better and sleep better. And really, what's great about that is it forces you to be a healthier individual. But if you decide that you're not going to make those adjustments, then you're going to fucking crash and burn, and you're only going to do jiu-jitsu for a short amount of time before it really wrecks you.
Because that's what Kieran and like Jordan and that were saying, was like, just generally focus on being healthier. You know, improve your diet, improve your sleep. Never mind all the other stuff. You can dial all that in, but just making general changes will change so much. I can't believe we've been speaking for an hour. It feels like 10 minutes, honestly. So there's still so many rabbit holes to go down. I'd love to have you back on, but for people who want that change, who want to start moving better, how can we take like your amazing podcast, your app, your website, your programs? How should we start using these going forward? Like what should people do in terms of how should we work that into our jiu-jitsu training as well? Is it like a half and half? Would you kind of focus on your training and set time aside for it? How can we implement it in our lives? Is probably a better way of putting it.
The way we approach it is we have the 2-3-3, which is we believe people should be lifting twice a week, doing mobility 3 times a week, and training jiu-jitsu 3 times a week. Now, obviously, there's plenty of people out there doing way more, and some people doing less. That's okay. But as a sustainable, so we're all about optimal performance. The problem is everybody's looking at the peak. But what they don't understand about peak is there's a lot of work to get there, and then it fucking falls the fuck off, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what is good for the long term? If you can train jiu-jitsu consistently 3 times a week, if you can be doing your mobility work, whether that's a warm-up and a cool-down or a dedicated session where you're getting on the floor and stretching your back, stretching your hips, stretching your hamstrings, stretching your shoulders, like 3 mobility sessions a week and then 2 resistance training a week. We know for certain if you keep that up, you're going to be doing well. You're doing way better than the guy who's doing jiu-jitsu 6 days a week and doing none of the other shit. Because that person within 6 months' time is going to be injured and they're going to be off the mats. It's really that fucking simple. And no one talks about it because you can't post on Instagram, oh yeah, injured myself again. Like, no one's talking that shit. I mean, if you are, you're a fucking idiot. But I mean, that's the thing. Like I said, it's not sexy, but simple doesn't equal easy. It is simple. It sounds simple enough, right? But when you fit it into your life, and this is where I talk about habit adoption, setting your habits is going to dictate your success in life. It's going to dictate your health, dictate everything. Your health is really the foundation upon which you build your capacity. If your health is not much, like if your health is only this, you can only build so high before you fall off. Just like a tree. If you don't have a really deep root base, the tree cannot grow tall. No, health is your root base. It's your foundation. If you think your health is not right, well, you just got to do the hard thing, which is look in the mirror and go, you know what? Like for me, it was too much caffeine. I was drinking like 5 double espressos a day, you know? That's fucked. No one needs that much caffeine. That's not good. I mean, it gave me a level of function, but it also was just making me a fucking drug addict, right? So it's just like, even though it gave me, and it would be the same with steroids, right? Sorry, just bumping the mic. It gives you this amazing function, but you're borrowing from tomorrow. Like you are taking on this debt that as soon as you're not taking those drugs, your systems are going to fail. Now, obviously, lucky for me, caffeine's not that bad, and I've cut right back. So I have days where I don't have coffee now, or I only have one, if that. And yeah, I get tired, and I'm probably not as energetic as I was before, but I know it's healthier.